We're going to keep it short today so we can show you everything from prom.
And we add some announcements and sports scores.
So let's get started.
Because we are
on the air. I'm Olivia Carter.
And I'm Tyrus Jenkins.
Before we get to the announcements, we want to remind you that during I-STEP and ECA testing over the next couple of weeks, there are some things you can do to help relieve test anxiety.
The I-STEP starts next Tuesday. We know that a lot of students get really nervous about testing and may experience test anxiety. So here are a few tips about how to make testing easier.
There's actually brain research about test anxiety, and it shows us that how you are feeling about the test can make a difference in how well you do on the test. In other words, feeling worried or frustrated about the test can actually make you do worse.
One study about math anxiety showed that some of the brain's working memory is occupied by test anxiety, which leaves less of the brain's resources available to actually work on the test problems. Your brain has more potential to work if it's not worrying.
There are other studies that show different parts of the brain are activated by people who feel stressed out about the test and those who don't.
When faced with a test, the brains of students who don't feel test anxiety activate the dorsolateral prefrontal cortex and the intraparietal sulcus, which is great. These parts of the brain help with mathematical processing. Nice job, brain.
But the brains of students that do feel a lot of math anxiety activate the amygdala, which is not as good. The amygdala is the emotion center of the brain and not the best part of brain to use when taking a math test. When you're worried, your brain activates the worrying parts, not the problem-solving parts.
So, having test anxiety doesn't help you on the test. You probably knew that already, but there are a few simple ways to help calm down your brain and lessen the anxiety.
The first is writing. Writing down thoughts and feelings beforehand can make you feel less nervous. Researchers think that writing down your test-related worries takes them out of your working memory, which leaves more brain capacity for taking the test. So take a minute or two to jot down your test worries right before taking the test.
The second way to combat test anxiety is to take some deep breaths. Researchers showed that deep breathing before a test for students with test anxiety actually did improve scores. This might seem simple, but deep breathing helps us calm down, and feeling more calm helps the brain work more effectively. Tell your amygdala to relax.
One deep breathing technique is known as the 4-square technique. You take 4 beat breath in with your nose, hold the breath for 4 beats, breathe out like you're blowing out a candle for 4 beats, and then hold for 4 beats before repeating. Good luck on your test. Do your best.
Now let's take a look at some RHS announcements, including a chance for seniors to speak at graduation.
Student council elections, the chance for seniors to be graduation speakers, and important information for RDMs. Seniors, if you are interested in being a speaker at either the Career Education Awards ceremony or at graduation, you need to see Ms. Chereau in room C214 to apply and receive information regarding the tryout process and deadlines. If interested, you must see her by this Friday. Remember, voting for Student Council has been extended through this week, so sign into Canvas and vote on the RHS Student Canvas page. Anyone interested in taking a class this summer needs to pick up a summer school form from their counselor. Forms are available now. Don't wait to get signed up now. And our last announcement of the day. Red Devil Mentors permission slips for Camp Yale trip on May 2nd are due by this Friday. That's your announcements. I'm Joey Coble.
Just a few scores for you today in sports. First up was RHS Baseball, who made a quick trip to Plainfield for 2 games before returning in time for prom. The Red Devils swept both their games, beating Plainfield 5-2 in first behind Bryce Brown's pitching. The junior pitched 6 1/3 innings with 8 strikeouts. In the game 2, RHS beat Terre Haute North 7-2 with Philip Hobbs winning his first pitching win of the season. RHS is now 6-3 with a game scheduled for tonight at McBride against Hagerstown.
RHS Golf was in Noblesville taking on some of the best in the state on Saturday. The Red Devils beat their team goal with a .383. Jake Miller had the team low with a .77. Next up for boys golf is a match at Newcastle tomorrow night, weather permitting.
Now a quick look at the Red Devils forecast. Today and tomorrow promises a soggy start to the week with showers moving in today, especially tonight. Highs will reach the upper 50s as well as tomorrow. Overnight lows only fall to around 50 both nights, so we won't see any more snow for a while. Wednesday and Thursday promise to be the best days of the week with highs around 60 both days and some sunshine moving in on Thursday. Both days should be dry before some more rain moves in for the end of the week.
That's our show, and as we leave you today, here's a look at Saturday night's 2018 RHS prom.
Enjoy and have a great day.
Announcing your 2018 prom king, Mr.